Hey everyone, Lensmanos here and welcome back to FTB Interactions. I've been playing around a lot with the LV system here and I've gone ahead and made some new wires. Now actually to dye, you can probably see it on my map there, I made higher, I think they were tin cables, but I made wires, not cables, and I managed to jump into it and get zapped basically. So the cables are a shield, you know, like they've got a protection around them, but wires do not, so don't jump on the wires, people. I've been processing some of the ores that I've been mining up, and like all my drawers and stuff here are kind of chock-a-block with all sorts of bits and pieces and stuff that I've been mining as I've been going around, like all this stuff, for example. Calcite. See, there's stuff here that I really am not sure what I should be doing with. Like, I've got some lapis and red garnet and tanzanite, pyrite. Yeah, so I've got a nice little setup here. Let's find some. Do I have any more iron? There's a bit of iron. So iron obviously is something I'm needing a lot of at the moment. You can see I've got a few ingots worth of materials. So I've set up this. These are all 8x10 cables now, because I do intend on expanding this system a few more. So to do these two, you'd need 2x10 cable to be able to run two machines at once. But yeah, I plan on having a few more steam turbines, and there's going to be a little bit of a change. A little bit during this episode, I guess we're going to try and make a tank to store some steam in. And then I might rearrange these guys so maybe they're hanging from the ceiling or something and power's coming down. Not sure. Made a second one of these improved coke ovens on the comment left, saying that each one of the charcoal produces twice as fast as this does. So you can have one doing the charcoal and then two doing coal coke, and the you know, the charcoal's only giving us a little bit, but these are giving one whole bucket of creosote. I'm just making sure there's nothing out here to eat me. So that gives a whole bucket of creosote for both of them. And then we're also outputting coal coke. Now, this thing is accepting both. So I'm running creosote in, and I'm also running in low-grade charcoal and coal coke. So and we are chewing through it. So now that these are backed up a little bit more, so these are good. So I should be able to get to a point where it's literally just running on the coal coke. Oh, it's the wrong one. I do that all the time. Push it the wrong way. But this is all right. It should now be, it's full again. And 52 and 12. Yeah, we might be able to drop out that last one. We'll see how it goes. I'll let it build up until it's full again. I've got the void upgrades here I want to put on these guys. That one doesn't need one. We're probably not going to get up on voiding that. Not sure if I need them around here though. Let's just quickly check this side. Saplings are getting there. Yeah, why not? And we can use this for EMC too. I should really bring my my table to the overworld instead of leaving it where it is. So that being said, we basically are always producing steam. So I want to make a storage tank. It'll go on the roof. Let's see here. I've got my machine set up in a way to process properly, so we can take our iron ore, for example, put it in here, process through, and you know what, I might as well just throw the whole stack in there for the moment. It should be okay. This is still a manual process. We can take out 2 crushed iron ore, put it in the ore washing plant. I think I can run most of this together. I had considered doing similar to to Asgard with the thin transfer nodes in between things, but I think I'm going to leave it manual until I get a little bit more stuff made up. So we got 3 tiny piles of nickel, we got some stone dust, and we got purified iron each. And you can put the purified iron in the basic forge hammer, turn it into a purified pile of iron dust, throw that in the centrifuge, just keeping an eye on power. I did try the battery box in here too. I set the cables on fire one time and I found that it actually restricts the power too much, so that without the battery box this is running pretty good, and I can't make batteries yet. So from one piece of iron ore we got 2 purified iron, we got 6 bits of nickel dust and a couple of stone, and then we move that down the line, we end up with some tin as well. So we're getting you're doubling your ore, you're doubling your output of ore, you're getting a little bit of tin and you're getting a little bit of nickel. So obviously the iron can be processed, the tiny piles of stuff can be turned into, you know, a standard dust, and that can be smelted as well. So you can see I've got some nickel, I've got some gold. I think gold comes from the copper processing. I've made a bunch of stuff. I've processed all sorts of bits and pieces through the system, just trying to work out what does what. So for the moment I'm just going to plop some of this stuff away. That can go. We're going to have to work out a thing for the stone dust, because that's going to build up pretty quickly. Let me just dump some stuff out. Alright. This episode, let's look in our book. So we have a quest here to make mechanism dynamic tank. So we need to make 20 dynamic tank blocks and a dynamic valve, and we're going to get 10 structural glass, 10 dynamic tank, and 1 dynamic valve. So dynamic tanks are made thus: red alloy cable, 2 steel plates, and 2 iron plates. Now red alloy cable, that's probably one thing I didn't pick up. There we go. So let's see, we've got some of this, and I've made up just some plates. Now, is that not in this machine, is it? Dynamic. Yes, caps lock's on because that's my key. Oh. Do things right and we'll be fine. So we need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 20. I'm actually going to do 1 for good luck. And then we need the dynamic valve. So that's in an alloy smelter. It's 2 tanks, 1 circuit, and we get 2 valves. So the alloy smelter is here. 2 tanks, 1 circuit. Take a couple of seconds to process. And this whole time I'm talking, that iron's processing over here. How are you going? Almost through what we need. Like you look at that, we're almost halfway through the stack, and then we'll still be producing all sorts of bits and pieces from it. Okay, so that should finish that quest. Steal the show. So we're going to get this, this, and this. Alright, now I want to look at getting this thing set up. And before I do that, there's something else I want to do. I've got these advanced mechanical pipes, which I tried setting up outside. Now they pump 400 millibuckets a tick, whereas these guys pump 140 millibuckets a tick. So for when we get to a higher level, these advanced mechanical pipes, which I was given as a quest reward, might be quite nice to use, but I can't make a configurator. Well, I can make one, but it would take this battery, and I've only got one of them, and I can't make the stuff to make the battery yet because battery requires this battery alloy, and I haven't found, no, not that one. I haven't found any antimony yet. So, that being said, there is a quest in the book to make basic logistical transporters, and you get a configurator. I can't charge it yet though, I'm going to need a block to get to charge it, I believe. But these guys here, plastic, steel gear, and a vacuum tube. So steel gear, I'm going to need 4 steel plates and 4 steel rods. It's been a while, I should be able to... That's the 4 steel plates. I've got a lathe somewhere. I had a lathe somewhere. There it is. Can I just drop you in there? Can you give me what I want? There's 4 steel plates. Hopefully this gives me what I want. I forget. So much junk everywhere. Keep leaving things in crafting tables. Yes, I did have 2 more steel plates there. That's 2 steel rods. Excellent. So give me 1 more of them. Alright, so dynamic tank, structural glass. No more like it's now night time. Yep. I probably need a way to get up on the roof without going outside, but deal with that in just a second. Is that not what I want in the middle? No, screwdriver in the middle. Okay, one of them. This dry rubber. Can I turn you into plastic in here? Fingers crossed. So if I can, that would be great. Yes. Excellent. I'll just leave that there for the moment. So we also need the glass fusey thing. Vacuum tube. I have one. Okay. No, we should be able to go this and then basic logistical transporters. Open our book up and we get the configurator. As I said, this will need to be filled up, and what we'll need there is a what are they called? It's a battery thing, LV. It's the battery storage block, the converter thing. I'll have to remember what they're called. I think it's these things. CEU. It's one of these. I'll just have to remember which one it is. Converts Greg Tech to Forge Energy. Yeah, but before I can charge this guy, I'll have to work out which one it is. That's all right. I need that later. I'm just getting it done while it's night time, and I won't get eaten. Right. We've got our valve. We want to be able to pump stuff from this up onto the roof, because I'm going to keep these running because why not? And stuff from this up onto the roof. So the pipes that do that are just out here. Let's see if we can get up there without Getting shot, and I think I've lost my way to get up on the roof easily. Now I've got to take the roundabout way. I'd like to build the tank probably up here. Maybe in between these. So let's... It's been a while since I built a tank, I think. I don't know if I can put the... I thought there was something coming up here then. I don't know if I can put the valves on the actual edges of the dynamic tank. So we'll just build around it. I mean, I could put a valve in the bottom, maybe. Some part of me wants to build it down there and actually bring it out through the wall here, but nah. Okay, we've got a fair bit. What I might do is I'll put a cut in. I'll build this tank up, and when I come back, we'll start storing some steam in it. So I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, I've built the tank like this, and I've got an output here, which I think should be able to drop through the floor. And I'm kind of double considering what I'm doing here. But at the moment, we've got I've put a valve in the bottom. I was sinking a pump and everything up in there, and then running the rest out through here. So just popping a pipe, probably these mechanical pipes, which I'm going to move around a little. Because I think this auto... Jeez. I think these auto output. So at the moment, that's my thoughts. And I need to worry about the guys that are crawling around here. It's really... It's a little hard to see them with the tree farms the way they are. Also, these mineral trees won't grow if they're within 6 blocks of another one, apparently. So that's unfortunate, which means I just need to, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can probably put one there. And, like, maybe one here and one over here and... There, maybe? No, here. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's stop getting sidetracked. I've got 3 of these pipes at the moment. I'm going to put one there. And this should be filling up, actually. Looks like it is. So it can hold 45. Now I think that's 45 buckets? I don't know, because we're at 8 buckets already and it's hardly even showing here. The little tooltip in here says it'll do 16 buckets per block of internal space, but I think 45 is 45 by 16, so that's 1 bucket, or that's 1 block worth. This is going to hold a heap, and I still have a couple of things left, so I may end up changing another output, but I think this is the way I'm going to do it. So I do need to change. Can you get out of there, please, buddy? I don't want you taking my stuff. So much want to just... Go away. Thanks. You're in my way. Let's take these pipes out. And... yeah, okay. Didn't mean to break that, but that's fine. Take these, take that one. So our auto output stuff will be... because this auto outputs, and that should auto output into there. Nice. And this is doing just under a bucket a second or something. So look at it go. So this does not auto output. Okay, so that is an issue we have at this very second. And until I can charge that configurator, I won't be able to use him. So uses. An energetic infuser, which I don't have RF. I'm pretty sure it's one of these guys. Maybe a CU? Item slots is 4, so we can make one of these maybe. 4x tin cable, an LV hull. So I'm going to need to get some items to do this, but I think I'm out of hulls at the moment. Yeah, I do need to rearrange this very slightly because we've now got our steam will be coming from here. And I can put one like here. Okay. Probably going to regret unhooking everything. Actually, there is a way. Somewhere in all this stuff. This will only do 100, but it's better than nothing. Just so I can get some more power back downstairs. We will change this guy to being this. And that should output steam. We're now at 400 buckets of steam. This is probably chewing through this too, by the way. No, it's all right. What are we like in here? 64, 63. That's pretty cool. So we are now. I need to. Yeah. We need to do this because that system is not keeping up with this big guy, but the coal coke should. They're now at half a stack each, and it's going quite quick. It's full. Very nice. All right, we got steam in that pipe. I want to move this guy. And potentially the other one. I want them to be. Will that output though? Or do I need to make you output at the bottom? Okay, here's a test. Let's see if we can see if we run out of power. Because you're the only one. This one's running out of steam. And it should drop the power. It's now out of power. And you're now out of power. Okay, so this is not working. I cannot make these come downwards, can I? No, I think I ran into that last time, didn't I? That's fine. I'm going to place him here and rotate him. Come on, right. I don't know if it's the mitt sometimes, I really don't. Nope. Okay, you got steam. I do need to get... That'll mean I can put a third one in there actually. Alright, that's got that back. Yeah. It's ugly, I know this. But everything should be powered and everything should be working again. Very good. That'll have it a little hissy fit for now, and once it's done it'll go away. Alright, so we have steam storage. And as I said, this is probably pumping out 900 a second. I want to get some more of these Celtic cobblestone and fix that wall. Let's do that. I should have some in one of these chests. Celtic, there we go. Fix the hole in the wall. Very nice. As I said, I can make one more of these and put it here and we'll have 3. and be able to run a little bit more in the way of machines. I am having trouble with the autoclave keeping up with power. It should only be an LV machine, but for whatever reason, I put anything in it and it dies on me. This is good. We're getting there. Punching a hole in the roof. It's all good. Okay, let's put stuff away. Alright, this guy that we wanted to make, what is it? This one, the CEU? It's got 1 slot. What's the next one? 4 slots. What's the difference? Ooh, bigger cables. Just make one of these. 4 tin cables, chest, 4 red alloy cables, and a hull, which is steel, a wrench. Oh, I need to make a couple more bits of steel then. Or I could change this to being the 8. I think it's 8, isn't it? Turns the steel plates into it. I think that was hull, wasn't it? Let's do this. That one, yeah. So I'm going to push A on that, and then the hull in an assembler. 8 and 8 steel plates. Okay. Assembler. Oh, don't I have a program circuit for that? Should have one. Okay. Nice. We've got the red alloy. I'm gonna need more tin. I think I'm actually out of wool, aren't I? Yikes. What do I have? Did I dump something earlier? Iron wire. Oh, goodness me. I do this all the time, and you know, one day we'll get some sort of storage and all will be well and good, but until then, some tube. That'll be it. Should be able to convert these back. Yes. Okay, so that should mean that I can go U like that. Should give us the hull. I needed the chest. I think there was a chest in here. Yeah. Stop. Not this guy. Awesome. And that was a quest. I should be able to drop this here. Yeah. It has power. Can I charge this guy? Yes, I can. Awesome. Very nice. So I can now... It's out of power, is it? Because I'm chewing all the power everywhere else. It shouldn't be running out of steam. Oh, it will be because of upstairs, which is why I need to get this guy. Let's take him upstairs and let's fix this issue, because at the moment the oh, it's night time again. The item upstairs here can only put out 100. This can only put out 100, but these guys can put out 400. So let's get rid of this. Let's put this down and get this, and shift right click and turn it to, yep, there we go. We're at 750 buckets and going okay, going back up again. Awesome. So nice little boost to our setup. We've got storage for steam, so we shouldn't run out. I'm going to make a third one of these guys and put him down here. We've got some basic automation. Well, it's not automated, but basic processing setup in terms of being able to run down and get some bonus materials from some of our items. So these are, we've got the 2 machines running at once now. We can charge RF powered items, which we're not going to need a heap, but that's cool. and we're all doing better. I'm actually a little bit shocked at what I managed to get done in this episode. I thought this was going to be a little bit of a struggle. Can go there. But yeah, I'm happy with our achievements. We don't get much for these ones, I think, and that one we just made, I don't believe there's a reward, especially the ones on this page. There's no reward for them. Or for some of them anyway. These ones down here. Yeah, there's no rewards for these ones. These ones. There's a little one which we've already done them. Ender tanks. Ender chest would be nice. AE storage. Alright. So I think I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to go back and do some more work around the base. On an ending note, apologies to anyone who did believe I swore in the last episode. I assure you, the word that I said started with an M for Mary, not an F for Freddy. So it just happened to be not an audio glitch. I'm not going to say it was an audio glitch, but the word, yeah, it started with an M. Again, not trying to offend anyone, just so you know, I don't tend to swear on recordings because I'm a parent. I'm kind of trained myself out of swearing in front of others. So I assure you all, if you heard something that it wasn't, I'm sorry. Anyway, wrapping up. Steam, I'm going to have to go up on the roof to take a photo. I'm going to wait for it's daytime so I can take my screenshot. Better Steam storage built, and we now got a few more machines. I'm not sure what's next. We still haven't been to the Nether because I don't know how to make liquid death. Maybe I should make this electric pump eventually. The electric blast furnace is probably something that's going to happen. But I'm going to need MV power before I get anywhere near that. So there's a few other machines we can do here. Basic gas turbine. Anyway, I'll look through the book. We'll see where we're at, and hopefully we'll get to a point where we can make something new. So until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.